When securing your Kubernetes workloads, you need a solution that adapts to different environments. Whether you are running Azure Kubernetes Service, Amazon Elastic Kubernetes Service, Google Kubernetes Engine, or an unmanaged Kubernetes cluster using Azure Arc. Microsoft Defender for Containers is designed to provide comprehensive security across these platforms and ensure that your clusters remain protected from misconfigurations, vulnerabilities, and runtime threats. To safeguard your Kubernetes environment, Defender for Containers collect and analyzes critical security data. It monitors audit log from the API server, cluster configuration data from the control plane, workload policies enforced by Azure policy, and security events from the node level. This multi-layered approach ensures that you have full visibility into security risks and can take actions before attackers exploit weaknesses in your cluster. Let's understand how Defender for Containers adapts to different Kubernetes environment. If you are running Azure Kubernetes Service, Defender for Containers makes securing your workloads easy. Audit logs are collected agentlessly using Azure infrastructure, which means there is no extra configuration or cost for log monitoring. Defender also deploys security components as AKS add-ons, so protection is built directly into your cluster. For Amazon EKS and Google GKE, Defender integrates with your AWS or GCP accounts to analyze audit logs and detect security threats. Unlike AKS, these environments don't have automatic agentless log collection, but you can still enable runtime security monitoring by configuring Defender properly. If you are managing unmanaged Kubernetes cluster on on-premises or as environments, Defender for Containers can still protect them using Azure Arc. By connecting your Kubernetes cluster to Azure Arc, you gain the same security visibility and enforcement as AKS, which will allow you to centrally manage security policies across multiple clusters. Let's understand how Defender for Containers secures your AKS cluster. When using AKS, Defender for Container provides real-time threat protection, policy enforcement, and runtime security using a combination of agent-based and agentless monitoring. At the core of Defender's runtime protection is the Defender agent, which runs as a daemon set on each AKS node. This agent uses extended Berkeley packet filter, which is eBPF technology, which is a powerful security framework that allows Defender to monitor network traffic, detect anomalies, and analyze system activity directly within the Linux kernel. Since eBPF runs at the kernel level, it provides deep visibility into threats without slowing down your workloads. In addition to runtime security, Defender for Containers uses Azure policy for Kubernetes to enforce security at scale. This component acts as a webhook for Kubernetes admission control and ensure that only compliant workloads are deployed in your cluster. If a misconfigured or insecure workload is detected, Defender can block it before it even runs and prevent security risk from spreading in your environment. Let's understand now how Defender for Containers collects and processes security data. To ensure full security coverage, Defender deploys multiple pods within your Kubernetes cluster. The Microsoft Defender Collector pods collect inventory data, security signals, and runtime events, while the Microsoft Defender Publisher pods send this information to Defender for Containers for analysis. So these components work together to identify security threats and provide real-time alerts without impacting cluster performance. In addition to agent-based protection, Defender for Containers also offers agent-led discovery for AKS cluster, which will allow you to monitor your environment without deploying additional agents. When you enable this feature, Defender automatically creates an identity in your Azure subscription and assign it to the Kubernetes agentless operator role, which allows it to discover AKS cluster and collect security data through API calls. This ensures that you can gain insight into security risk even in a large scale Kubernetes deployments. By using both agent based and agentless security, Defender for Containers provides full visibility and protection across your Kubernetes workloads. The eBPA powered Defender agent ensures runtime security while Azure policy enforces best practices before workloads are even deployed. If you are managing AKS, agentless monitoring reduces complexity and provide seamless security insight. Whether you are running Kubernetes in Azure, AWS, GCP, or on premises, Defender for Containers will help you detect vulnerabilities, enforce compliance, and stop attacks before they impact your environment. With real time monitoring, automated policy enforcement, and deep runtime protection, you can ensure that your Kubernetes cluster remains secure and resilient against modern threats.